Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Do you think of yourself as someone who's unlucky? Do you feel that if you were a little more lucky, your life would have been very different? You would have been able to accomplish so much more? If the answer is yes, I've got something very special for you. In this video, I'll be sharing with you the formula for luck. And I promise, using this formula, you would be able to improve your odds for success drastically. Excited to know what this formula is? Let's get started. Now, before we get to the formula for luck, let's first understand what luck is. What do we mean when we say that someone is lucky? What does it mean to be lucky? And in order to do that, let's take this classic example of winning the lottery. How do you win the lottery? How does one win the lottery? Obviously, yes, you got to buy the lottery ticket, but not just any lottery ticket. You got to buy the winning lottery ticket. And how do you do that? Yes, it's a hypothetical scenario, but according to me, you got to do two things. One, you got to identify the seller. You got to identify the vendor who is going to sell this lottery ticket, this winning lottery ticket. And two, you got to identify the time when it's going to get sold. Two things. The place and the time, the right place and the right time. And that's what the general definition of luck looks like. If someone is in the right place at the right time over and over again, you would say that this person is lucky. Yes, and that's the definition for luck, being in the right place at the right time. But I'm not very happy with this definition. This does not sit very well with me. My definition for luck is slightly different. And to get to that, let me give you another example. This time, let's talk about your dream job. Yes, that dream job of yours, the one that you have been thinking of forever. Let me make your dream come true by giving you a shot at this dream job. How would I do that? Let me put you in the interview room with the interviewer who is going to decide whether you are the right candidate for this job or not. This means I am fulfilling those two criteria for luck. I am putting you in the right place at the right time, and you will have an opportunity to get selected for your dream job. But will it work? Just by being in the right place at the right time, will you be able to grab this opportunity? Will you be able to land this job? Can't be sure about it, right? Because in order to land this job, you will have to impress this interviewer. You will have to prove to him that you are a good candidate. You will have to prove to him that you are best suited for this job. You will have to prove that you are the right person for this job. And that is how my definition for luck is different from the one that we mentioned previously. My definition says, yes, you got to be in the right place and you got to be there at the right time, but that's not enough. You got to be the right person as well. So, my definition of luck is, you got to be the right person in the right place at the right time. So your formula for luck would be to maximize all of these three things. Make sure all of them happen. But how do you do that? Let me explain with an example. Let's say you are an aspiring actor. You want to make it big in the acting world. You want to become a superstar. How do you do that? Based on the definition of luck that we just saw, we need three things. Number one, you got to be the right person. But what does being the right person mean in this context? In the acting context, what does it mean? It means you obviously need to have acting skills. You should be able to deliver your lines properly. You should be able to emote properly. Your pronunciation has to be very good. Your diction has to be good. You should be able to memorize your lines. And you should be fit. There are so many things that you are supposed to do. And it won't happen in a week. It won't happen in a month. It would take solid effort on your part to become the right person. Yes, it is a lot of effort, but the good thing is being the right person is totally in your control. You can control it. You can work very, very hard. You can put your time, your energy, your heart into it and become a good actor. Being the right person is totally in your control. And that takes me to number two, being in the right place. In this context, being in the right place would mean you would have to give auditions. You would have to be with casting directors. You would have to be in places where the other aspiring actors hang out. you got to attend parties, you got to do different kinds of things like this so that your chances for getting spotted improve. But unlike being the right person, being in the right place is not always in your control, because there would be circles, like inner circles. If you are in that circle, your chances of success would be very, very high. But getting into those circles might not be very much possible. Now, the third part, being there at the right time. Now, this one is the tricky one, because nobody knows what the right time is. Nobody. If anybody tells you that they know what the right time is, slap them in the face, because they have no clue. Nobody knows when the opportunity is going to come along. It may happen tomorrow. It may happen 6 months down the line. It may happen a year down the line. But let me tell you this one thing. If you are the right person, and if you spend your time in the right places, when the opportunity comes, when the time comes, you would be able to grab the opportunity. You would really be able to do it. Why? Because you have spent your time, your effort, your energy in becoming the right person. And because of that, you would be able to grab that opportunity. So you wouldn't know what the right time is. But by doing the other two things, you would be able to make it work for you. So that's what luck looks like. Being the right person in the right place at the right time. And if you do that, you are bound to find success. It's bound to happen. And when you get there, other people will look at you and they would say, how lucky, this person is really, really lucky. But you would look at them and say, it's not luck, it's a formula, and the formula is working for me. I hope that this message finds you in good spirits. I hope it will help you to get where you want to be. If you took something away from this video, do press the like button. And if you haven't done already, hit subscribe. Until next time, this is your friend John, signing off.